You know I'm on radio.
Hello, this is Miguel Gomez reporting live from IAS with two amazing gifted individuals. And we're almost towards the end of the conference. And I'm going to ask my colleagues some observations that they've taken away from the conference so far. And I'm first going to turn to Dázon Dixon. And Dázon, yesterday there was a presentation on lenacapavir. And I was lucky to be sitting, you don't know this, but behind you. And at the end, the first person to stand up and applaud was you. But for our listeners, could you actually share what was shared yesterday?
Oh, absolutely. Well, and I think I should also disclose, first of all, thank you, Miguel. It's such a pleasure to be here, especially with my girl, Kay. So excited about this conversation. So with full disclosure, I am a proud and blessed member of the Global Community Accountability Group that has followed and worked side by side with Dr. Mobley Doss and Jared Baton throughout this entire process. As a matter of fact, I hosted the first meeting that she held with African women in Rwanda. And so we've been waiting for that moment just to see.
That's why I sat behind you.
Just to see, we've been waiting for that moment. When I say, as I always have, that it will be the women, it will be the Black women who bring an end to this epidemic. What I say now is, now that we have 100%, we've got evidence that we can do this, and that is for the girls. See what we do with this epidemic. Watch what we do. The fact that we had over 5,000 young women participate, and that so many of them, over half of them, came through demonstrating what it means to be involved in research and affect change in the world is what this means. So follow the lead. Follow the lead for including cisgender women and girls. Follow the lead for making sure you arrange studies so that pregnant people and lactating persons can be involved during real-time trials, so we can get that real-time data. We've had babies born during this study, and it's all good. Alles gut, as they say here. So I'm super excited. The scientists, the community advisory groups on the ground, the scientists, my accountability partners of the group are phenomenal, right? We've all been in this side to side, but what I will say this is like just winning the primaries.
Yes.
We have not yet won the race. And until we get at least, 270 votes? No, until we get
Sure, of course,
the millions that are needing this level of intervention, we have not won, right? And so this is now, the race is just beginning, and I'm excited to be a part of it.
Right, we've got the good news, and a lot of individuals powerfully gave so much time to make the news happen.
Absolutely.
Now, Kay, as I just said a second ago, the conference is moving towards its last day. What's a key observation you've taken away?
Sure. Thanks, Miguel. And to be here with this sister is amazing. To be here with you, Miguel, is amazing. For me, the theme of the conference has been putting people first. And for me, that's where you start. We talk a lot about in community engagement, but that is at my heart. Talking to people, listening to people. I don't like it when they say the table, people at the table. That does not do it for me. I want leadership at the table. I want a voice at the table. We can rearrange the table. We can set a new table. And this is what you have been doing in your career in advancing the global domestic work that we do. And so that is a takeaway for me. Putting people first. I see that. We're in the exhibit hall here at the conference. To go through the global village, for me, it's like being with the people.
Yeah.
I love the exhibit hall, but also being in the global village.
Right.
That's where the people are. And so for me, that is what is so important about this conference and what we're learning. It's been almost a whole week. Feels like it may have been almost 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But it's good stuff. And so I just want to say, for me, it's gratitude in being here in this moment and learning. That bi-directional learning is key. We don't have all the answers, but together we have the answers. Together we can do it. And so that is what the takeaway is for me.
Well, Kay, thank you so much. And Dázon, so yesterday's news about lenacapavir, today's news. For those who are following, I'm really curious because I often ask you this question. When you talk to your staff at SisterLove,
Yeah.
what are you going to tell them about what you took away from this conference?
Well, because today is Sister Love's 35th birthday.
Whoa! Applause.
The first thing I want to tell them is that Sister Love was all over this conference, whether it was through the Lynn outcomes, through the conversations about what women living with HIV, because so many of our women leaders are here at this meeting, whether it's about what's new and what's dynamic about our prevention interventions and how we're accessing them and how we're expanding that and where women are falling in on that. I see a little bit of Sister Love's footprint in all of this. So my first message to them is whether you know it or not, Sister Love, you are global and you are effective and you have impact and you are still in the fight because we're not finished, right? So that's the first message is you are everywhere, whether you know it or not. And I'm grateful for my team.
Great. And to learn more about SisterLove, where can a viewer go?
Absolutely. Well, SisterLove.org. We just dropped a brand new website. It's so exciting. Please come play with us. So SisterLove.org is our new website. We also have presence on Facebook and on Instagram and a little bit of TikToking going on. But certainly follow us, subscribe to the website, and then you get everything. So we're excited about that.
You absolutely will. And I just want to thank my two wonderful colleagues. And I really do encourage you to visit SisterLove. The organization has been on the cutting edge since the beginning. And what I mentioned earlier, and I just want to thank you one more time, when I called home last night, I actually talked about you and your long-term contributions because my family didn't know what you did. And when I was behind you and watched you and celebrate the joy of lenacapavir, it was wonderful. And
Yes.
Kay, for your leadership in the U.S. government, it is a real gift. And I want to thank all of you for watching us. And to learn more about the conference, please visit HIV.gov. Thank you.